Hello everybody and welcome to the Divisional Playoffs with our 12-4 Raiders taking on the 9-7 Buffalo Bills. Before we start this, I just want to talk about what happened to the past few weeks. Some stuff happened with my stream, so I lost a lot of footage. So the past few weeks are gone. So I decided to do a different method. Instead of streaming it, I decided just to record the gameplay. So I don't have issues with that. The only problem is this takes longer to upload compared to just streaming it and then going right away to the YouTube channel. But that's fine. I can deal with it. This video will probably be uploaded tonight. Probably won't go up until the morning. But either way, here it is. Divisional football. Divisional game versus the Buffalo Bills here in Oakland, as the Oakland Raiders have a chance to win their first playoff game in almost more than 10 years. It's been more than 10 years since this team last won a playoff game, and they would like so much to win their first here at home against the Buffalo Bills. Carr hands it off to a returning Marshawn Lynch, who gets a big return. And Marshawn Lynch is going to run it, and he's going to get the touchdown. Marshawn Lynch. What a run by Marshawn. Welcome back, Marshawn Lynch, who just dominated that defensive line and ran in for the touchdown as the Oakland Raiders strike first. Early, quick and early. If you forget, the Buffalo Bills and the Oakland Raiders did face in the regular season. The Oakland Raiders got the win there in the regular season, but it was in fact in Buffalo, I believe. But obviously tonight, Buffalo Bills are hoping for a different result. And there he gets stopped at the 25-yard line, and the Buffalo Bills, Tyrod Taylor, he's hoping to respond to that huge touchdown run by Marshawn Lynch with, who knows, maybe his own touchdown run. And LaShawn McCoy gets stopped. Bills hoping LaShawn McCoy would repeat what Marshawn Lynch did, but instead he gets stopped for a loss of 1. Tyrod Taylor behind the center. Tyrod's going to throw it. And he's going to throw it long. And there's no one in the area as that goes incomplete. And 3rd and 11 will come up here next. Now, Bills wanting the touchdown. Needing the first down completion. LaShawn McCoy, and that's out of bounds, not before he got at least 1 or 2 yards. But in the end, it's now a 4th down situation. The Bills are going to have to punt it away. They did not like that. That was not a great offensive chance for the Bills at all. Oakland. Going out of bounds. And here comes Derek Carr, who didn't have to do anything on that first possession. And that one is almost picked off by the defense. Carr's first pass almost picked off by the defense. Carr had a chance. And now, Derek Carr and the Raiders, hoping to get a first down here. And he grabs Roberts, and he gets it. And Seth Roberts, who was injured for some time, returning to the Raiders, and he's been good for them this year. Seth Roberts has. And Marshawn Lynch, beast mode, gets the first down. Marshawn Lynch has got 86 yards on the day, and he's only rushed it like twice. That just tells you how big that long touchdown was for this Raiders team, as Marshawn also gets the first down. Roberts with the catch. He's going to gain maybe about 7 yards there. Derek Carr. Maybe we will probably see a run here. And Marshawn Lynch is going to run, get the first down and a little extra. About maybe 5 yards, a little extra. The Raiders are running down the field here today. Derek Carr throws it to Roberts. Roberts has been the only receiver to really get anything today. He's had 3 receptions for 32 yards. Derek Carr maybe hopes to hit someone else on this play. Maybe Cooper or Walford. And he throws it to Cooper, who's going to get about maybe a couple yards there. 17 yards to be exact. And now it is 1st and 10 on the 15. The Raiders are rolling here at home in this divisional playoff matchup. And he hits Roberts. Or excuse me, that's Wilford with the catch. Derek Carr is now 5 for 6, 58 yards. Now Derek Carr waiting. He's going to run at Lynch. Lynch gets the first down. As maybe a little more. Now 1st and goal. Raiders looking for the touchdown. Looking to go up by big. A big 14 score. And Derek Carr is going to get sacked at the 11-yard line. He was about to let it go, but he did not get it released off in time. And now a 2nd and goal situation at the 11. You have to think pass here on 2nd down. And Carr to Roberts to the 6, a 5-yard gain. 3rd and goal coming up, huge 3rd down. You have to expect Carr's going to throw it here. You have to think that it would be smart to throw here. Throwing to Cooper, who's got the touchdown. And the Raiders are running this game right now. It's only been about 6 minutes, and the Raiders are already on the board by 14. Raiders up by 14 here in the divisional round playoffs. And they are hoping to get more. They're hoping their defense can stop and then they can get some more offensive points. Now the Bills, they have to get something because right now it might be looking like a could-be blowout. But, they need this. Tyrod Taylor throws it, and it's not incomplete, but it will be a loss of yardage. The Buffalo Bills offense has done nothing much today, and LaShawn McCoy is going to get stopped. Not before getting about 2 yards and making it a 3rd and 9 situation. Another 3rd down situation for the Bills, and this one is a big one. They do not want to give the Raiders back the ball down by 14. This would not be a good situation for the Bills. And that's a catch. And that is Sammy Watkins, I believe. No, that's Kelvin Benjamin. Excuse me, Kelvin Benjamin, who came to Buffalo in a Carolina Panthers trade. And the Bills are hoping Benjamin can be the next can be just as good, if not better, than Sammy Watkins. And Tyrod Taylor's going to run. Tyrod getting some good yardage there, 33 yards. The Oakland Raiders defense didn't know what to do there. And Tyrod has now got this team in excellent field position. Field goal range if they must. And Tyrod's going to run again. He's going to get 8 yards there. 2nd and 2 coming up. The Raiders got to be weary of Tyrod Taylor on the run because he has some great legs and can run fast. And he's very swift. And he's going to run a lot. And there's the catch. And he is injured on the play. Holmes injured on the play. And that will take us to a break. Welcome back. The Oakland Raiders up 14-0 here in the divisional round playoffs. They're on the 12-yard line of the Raiders. 1st and 10. And there's a stop. They're going to be just a brick house is that Oakland Raiders defense. Can't get by it. 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning coming up. Remember, the Bills do get the ball back in the second half. So, if they can get a stop, if they can get a touchdown here with little time left, then maybe, just maybe, they'll be able to get a touchdown, tie this game up in the second half. And there's a penalty. It's going to be holding, it looks like. And that's going to be a 10-yard penalty. That is not good for Buffalo. Now a 2nd and 20 situation. The Raiders got to be feeling happy about that second down situation. Buffalo has got the touchdown. And this, a touchdown by Clay. His first receiving TD. And now, this game is more and more becoming closer. But the Raiders do have some time. The Raiders do have 1:51 left in the game to maybe get a touchdown or even a field goal. As Hauschka kicks that field goal. And now the Raiders have the ball at the 28 with 1:48 left. 3 timeouts, left. As they're hoping for some play. Something big here with 1:48 to go. And Walford gets the catch. Walford's going to break the catch. He's barely not going to get that first down. 2nd and inches. Now they're at the 38. And Marshawn Lynch is going to get maybe a couple yards. And the Raiders are going to do a hurry-up offense. Hurry-up offense here on 1st down. And there's a flag on the field. That could be a holding on the Raiders. Let's see. Yep, holding on Gabe Jackson. Now 1st and 20. A minute to left. And there's the catch by Walford. A big catch, and now a timeout by the Raiders. The Raiders are inching closer to field goal range. Maybe a 10 or 15 yard play could definitely get them in field goal range. They just need a big play. Lynch with the grab. And the 1st down, and they are in field goal range. An injury timeout. Taken by the Raiders, it looks like. And now they're going to look potentially for end zone if they can. And that's caught. Oh, it's dropped by Roberts. Seth Roberts had it, and he dropped it. Seth Roberts was very, very close to having a big completion there. Instead, it is now 2nd and 10. And that is caught by Crabtree, who almost made it. Almost was gone. And Derek Carr is going to run it up the field. Crabtree almost picked off. Now the Raiders, 30 seconds to go. They do have a timeout left. And we have an injury, abdominal tear for Cyberman. And now this is a huge 2nd and goal. The Buffalo defense needs to show up here. They do not want to let a touchdown. And that's caught by Walford for the touchdown. And the Raiders take back their 2-score lead over the Buffalo Bills. And now it's a 14-point game here in the divisional round playoffs. Oakland 21, Buffalo 7. 27 seconds to go left. Maybe Buffalo can do something. They do have all 3 timeouts, but let's see if they're just going to run the clock out and get to the second half, because remember, they do get the ball back in the second half. So worst case scenario, maybe you get the ball back in the second half and you score a touchdown and make it a 7-point lead again. Best case scenario, you score a touchdown here with 27 seconds left. And they're just going to run it. And LaShawn McCoy is going to lose 2 there. And that will pretty much let the clock run out. And that should do it here. Not before they get off a play. Nothing on that play. And that will end the first half of this football game. Thank you everyone for watching the first half. We'll be back for the second half of this divisional round playoff matchup between the Oakland Raiders and the Buffalo Bills. Looking at that first half, a huge half for Derek Carr. 3 touchdowns for Derek Carr. It was 2 touchdowns for Derek Carr. Marshawn Lynch with the first one. You look at that first play, the first play of the game. A touchdown by Marshawn Lynch. If that doesn't happen, this could be a different game. But after that, it really has been all Oakland here tonight. And then Amari Cooper with the big grab right there to make it 14-0. A huge grab. Cooper, one of the leading touchdown men, receiving yards. And then Clay with the big grab, 20-plus yard catch for the touchdown to make it a 7-point deficit. And then the Raiders get back on the board again. Walford with the touchdown. Welcome back, everyone, to the second half of this divisional round playoff matchup. The Oakland Raiders hosting the Buffalo Bills. It's been all Raiders as they are leading 21-7. The Bills get the ball back, though, to start this quarter. And Tyrod Taylor, on the run, he was pretty good, but you got to believe he wants more on the run. He wants a touchdown. He wants something big. They want another touchdown here. They need it. And that's a catch by Clay, the one man to have a touchdown here today for the Buffalo Bills. The only man to have a touchdown for the Buffalo Bills right now. And that's a catch. And the Raiders are going to stop. The Bills are running down the field right now. Tyrod Taylor 7 for 8, 80 yards. Tyrod looking for something. He's going to go deep. What a catch. What a catch by the receiver. 30-yard reception. And the Bills are now in the red zone. And they are now 1st and goal away from tying this football game up. And that's a grab. But he's knocked down. An injury. And there's an injury. That's a big injury for the Bills. Clay has been a very good player today. So that is a huge loss if he is in fact out for the game. 2nd and goal coming up. The Bills want a touchdown. They need a score. They know it. They need a score here. And LaShawn McCoy is only getting at 1 yard. Now it is 3rd and goal for the Buffalo Bills. Oakland would love a stop right here. Would love a stop and make it a field goal game. And Tyrod's going to run, and he's going to get the touchdown. Tyrod Taylor. And it's now only a 1-score game once again. As the Bills are getting back in this one, the Raiders, it seems like they're coming closer and closer to taking the lead from the Raiders. And now, the Raiders will get the ball back here in the 3rd quarter, up by 7. They would love to match the Bills' touchdown with their own touchdown. But just even a field goal would be good. To make this a 2-score game again would be awesome for the Raiders. So the last thing they want is to let the Bills have the ball back, only up by a touchdown, especially since the Bills have been very good lately on offense. It's been the best they've played all day. And that is a 6-yard gain by Lynch. Lynch almost cracking 100 yards today. In fact, he might have already cracked 100 yards. If not, he probably will on this play. Marshawn's going to get 1 yard on the play. And now it's 3rd and 2. Maybe the Bills can get a stop. If they get a stop here, that would be huge for Buffalo. That would be huge. And he throws it to Roberts, who's got the 1st down. Huge catch by Roberts. Derek Carr, 13 for 16, 160 yards. Carr has had a pretty good day today. Hasn't made many mistakes, and that's a big reason why the Raiders are leading here today in this divisional round playoff matchup. Throw to Crabtree, who drops it. Crabtree had it, but he dropped it. And now it's 2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line of the opponents. A lot to be expected here coming up. Lynch is going to get dragged down. He's going to get 2 yards, maybe. And now it's 3rd down coming up. The Bills need a stop here. They do not want to let the Raiders get into field goal range. That is not what they want. And that one's almost picked off, but it is a turn. The Bills will get the ball back here in the 3rd quarter, and they're going to try a long field goal. And they are going to try a long field goal. Janikowski! Good! What a field goal by Janikowski! And the Raiders make up for that bad play as they get the field goal. And now they take back a 2-score lead. And the Bills are not happy about that. They cannot be happy with themselves about that. Letting them get a field goal there. They probably thought they weren't going to go for the field goal there, and they did. Which was obviously the smart decision by the Raiders coach, Del Rio, to go for the field goal instead of punting it away and not believing in Janikowski. LaShawn McCoy. Their names sound very familiar. LaShawn and Lynch. Marshawn and LaShawn. Sound exactly the same almost. So it's very tough to call both players sometimes. Raiders looking for some stops. They stop McCoy there, who has eight rushes for -2 yards. Ooh, that is a bad day so far for McCoy. He needs to step up if this Buffalo Bills team hopes to win tonight. As the third quarter almost comes to an end, 10 seconds left in the third quarter, fourth down coming up, and the Bills are going to punt it away, and this could be the chance for the Raiders to put this game away with this play, but who knows? It will be tough. The Bills kick it, and that's a bad punt. That's a bad punt. That puts them in a very good position to get a field goal and make this a 13-point lead, which either way, it's still a 2-score lead, so it's not like the Bills are down by 3 scores. But even though, and the throw to Crabtree is going to get to the 11-yard line. That's a big throw and catch by Michael Crabtree. And now we go to the fourth quarter. The Raiders in the red zone. And they are up by 10. 6 minutes left in this game. The Bills need a stop. Best case scenario, worst case scenario, a field goal. Best case scenario, you stop them and you block the field goal or they miss it. And there's going to be a throw to Warford, and that's a touchdown. Wilford with the touchdown grab, and that might be hitting the nail on the head and ending this game right here. As the Raiders might be only 5 minutes away from the conference championship game, the AFC championship game. It may look close and more realistic for the Raiders. But who will they face? That is the question. The Bills, they haven't lost faith yet. They haven't lost hope. They still believe that there's a chance. There's still a chance. 5 minutes left. If you get a quick touchdown here, you got all 3 timeouts left. You got the 2-minute warning. There's still a chance for the Bills. So anyone who's saying it's over should probably put their foot in their mouth, because it might not be over yet. And Tyrod's going to run. Tyrod Taylor almost got away and had a huge run. And there's that sportsmanship that you like to see from the Raiders player helping Tyrod Taylor up. Most normally, people don't do that. But today in the NFL, people like to be sportsmanship. Because you never know when that might be you and you might need some help up. This game is getting closer and closer to being over. You have to wonder if they will go for an onside kick. Because again, they're not down by 3 touchdowns. They are down. And there's a touchdown there. I was about to say that they're not down by 3 touchdowns, so they could have went for a field goal here, but never mind. Looks like they don't have to do that. They might have to do it later, but not now. As they get the touchdown and turn this game back into a 10-point score, now they just need their defense to pull out a stop with all their timeouts left. They can do it. They know they can. But they need some stops, and they need them quickly. They can't let the Raiders take too much time off the clock because they are down by 10 points, and they need to get back into this game. Raiders, run the clock out. Do your best to run the clock out. Don't make too big of plays. If there's a throw, you don't see a throw, don't throw it. And that is almost, well, not almost, but was dropped by Wilford. And that's a big stop for the Bills because that wastes no time. You have to wonder what the Raiders were thinking, throwing it on the first play and not running it. And now Marshawn is going to get the first down, and that's what you need. You need first downs, and you need a lot of them, as that just wastes the clock. But for the Bills, they need to stop it. And in fact, sorry, they did not get the first down. They're going to say 3rd and inches. So this could be a massive stop. And Lynch is going to get that first down. Huge first down for Lynch. And the Bills now need to hurry up and stop this offense. They need to stop this offense now, and they need to do it quickly. Lynch is going to get maybe a yard out of that. Maybe 2. But in fact, definitely going to get a yard. They're going to throw it here, it looks like, on 2nd down. And he is sacked, which isn't a bad thing for the Raiders because it does let the time continue to tick. So it's not a bad thing that Derek Carr got sacked. Now the 2-minute warning. Now you got to wonder, do the Buffalo Bills use up their timeouts? This is a huge 3rd down situation. And now, Derek Carr giving it to the receiver, Cooper. Cooper's not going to get much. So now it is 4th down. The Bills will get the ball back. They took a timeout there, which you wonder if that is risky to do because you would have all 3 timeouts left. But who knows? I'm not the coach, so maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. But if they can get a quick touchdown and maybe an onside kick would be great, then you know that this team would be in business. 1:49 left to go. The Bills need a touchdown. If they do not get a touchdown on this play, the game might be over. Now, mind you, they could settle for a field goal. If that saves them enough time and it gives them a better chance, they could just go for the field goal. And that one, there could have been some pass interference there on Bowman. It doesn't look like there is. I thought I saw a tug there, but I guess I did not. I'm blind. I'm deaf, I want to be a ref. And there's a catch by Benjamin. We haven't seen much of Kelvin Benjamin tonight. The little bit we've seen, he's been pretty good. But we haven't seen much of him tonight. And Tyrod's going to throw it. And that is dropped. And now this could be the game. 4th down coming up. If they don't convert here, that will be the game. The Raiders are 1 play away from the AFC Championship game. And their first playoff win in almost... And that's it. It's over. The Raiders are going to their first AFC Championship game since 2002. Or excuse me, yes. I believe 2002 was the last time they made the AFC Championship game. But the Oakland Raiders are going to the AFC Championship game. They don't know who their opponent is yet, but they'll find out next time. Second and 3rd, and this is maybe not a smart decision. It looks like they were going to pass there. And Lynch runs in. I don't think he's going to get the first down there. No, he is not. 3rd down, and they're going to run it again. They're going to run it again. And if it wasn't over before, it's over now. Lynch with the first down, giving them an extra set of downs. So they can just let this clock go out and let the clock be eaten. Derek Carr is going to take a kneel here to solidify the end of this game and send the Raiders to the AFC Championship game. One more kneel down, probably. One more kneel down. That'll do it. The Raiders are going to win. The Raiders are going to the AFC Championship game. The Bills are going home. Though a pretty good season for the Bills. They win in the wild card to make it here. But in the end, they just weren't good enough to defeat the Oakland Raiders. That first run by Marshawn Lynch was a difference maker. Was a game changer. If that doesn't happen, maybe the Bills have a chance. Maybe they get a play where they can win. But that Marshawn Lynch run pretty much ended this game sooner than it started. And the Oakland Raiders are going to the AFC Championship game, and they will wait to see who they will face. But Derek Carr, his first AFC Championship game of his career, Tyrod Taylor not happy, not excited, but he came close. As they shake hands, even with all the injuries, the injury to Donald Penn, they were able to do it. And the Oakland Raiders are going to the AFC Championship game. So thank you guys for watching, and we will be back for the AFC Championship game probably tomorrow or Sunday. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.